So what is inheritance? Inheritance is a process by which new child subclass automatically includes any public or protected primitives, objects, or methods defined in the parent class. So with that definition, I'll just give a simple explanation what it is, and we'll see how we are actually going to use inheritance between two different packages. So I'm going to give an example, one for single inheritance and one for multiple inheritance. So for single inheritance, basically you have only one parent class, and that is getting subclassed, which is my child class is going to be mammal, and then my mammal is going to be a parent class, and from there I'm having bat, which is going to be the subclass of mammal. So if you look at this picture, at any point of time they all have only single parent, so in that case it is going to be single inheritance. Now at this side I have something called dog class. Dog can be a subclass of animal, of pet, can be a class of friendly, and then husky, and it can be poodle. So if you look at it, this dog class is basically going to have multiple inheritance, means I am going to have more than one parent class. And to do this thing, what happens in Java is Java doesn't actually uses class to do these things. It actually uses interface to do the multiple inheritance. So these are the two things people should be aware of. So you have single inheritance where you actually use extend keyword and you subclass from a parent class, and then in multiple inheritance you use interface, and then when you have interface then you will have to implement them. So from there, let's go what a package is. Now we have package. So when we say inheritance, it means it is dealing with classes. So you have one class, or you have multiple class, or maybe you have one interface, you have multiple interface. So packaging is when I talk about one class, I can put that one class in one folder, like, or one package. I can have one more class that is going to be in a different folder. So that identity that I wanted to give to the package that I'm using is called package. For example, so I have a Java folder. I have a Java package, and then the Java package in turn has lang, IO, AWT, math, SQL. So when you look at all these things, they are the names given to the folders basically. So inside Java, and then inside Java, you have a subfolder called lang, and lang deals with a couple of subclasses or classes that are related together, and then you have IO that will deal with input, output, reading files, those kind of things, and you have math, and then you have SQL. So packages, when I actually wanted to group a couple of classes that I wanted to create. For example, say if I have a website, and then if I'll have a home page, then I'll have a landing page, and say I have a registration page and all those things. And if you're an automation tester, and when you're going to create a page object model, you probably will create you'll create a folder called pages. And inside that pages, you probably will group everything together. It's a group of related classes. Just assume like you have written some five different classes, and then you want to put them together as a package. So for example, you can have a package called animal, and inside the animal, you are going to have some classes. And then you're going to have a package called birds, and inside that you're going to have a classes. So inside the animal, you can put something like tiger, elephant, lion, etc. And then in the bird, you can keep a class like swarm, and then you have duck, and then you have crow, and you put all those. When I say these names, you assume they are all classes, and then you're going to put them in the different packages. What was the actual problem that I wanted to discuss about is how when you have two different packages. So I have a package one and I have a package two. So in package one, I have a class, and in the class name is class. So it has four methods in it. It has method A, B, C, and D. And if you look at the modifier, it is public, protected, and then since there is no modifier is specified, which is the default modifier, means this method is only accessible within this package. So if I have a class called C, and if that class is also going to be in the package one, so there I will be able to access this method. I will not be able to access this method outside of this package. And you have private. So if it is private, I will be able to access it only within this class. I will not be even able to access it from the other class, even if it is going to be in this package, which is package two, and then it has a class B. So if this B, So the idea of inheritance here is I'm creating a class B and I'm extending it from the class A. So in this, I'm only going to create a method called method E. The rest of the code is not going to be put. But since I'm already extending it from class A, I'm automatically going to get a copy of this method A and method B. And C I won't get because this is in a different package. It is not. And why I'm getting method B is protected will have an access because inheriting it, and then public means I can access it from anywhere. And then you have private, I won't be able to access it. And then you have void, I won't be able to access it. So I have a same code, and let's go to the Eclipse and run and see. So like I said in the example, so I have a class A and I have 4 methods in it, and I have class B and I have methods in it. So I will be able to access method A because it is public. It should be accessible from anywhere within this project directory. I have should be able to access it, and I have protected. This method is accessible because I'm already extending it, so I should be able to access this method. Void, I will not be able to access it. Let's see. So this is my object B, and if you see, I'm getting an error. Visibility of method C is protected, means default method is not accessible. So if I change it, I will be able to access it, but let's remove that. And I have method D, which is also going to give me an error if I will remove, because it's a visibility. I should change. So it is asking me to change the visibility to protected so that I can access. So either I can put protected or I can put public. So let's run this. So when I run this, I will be able to print two things, and I haven't accessed the method E. Let's see if I can put object B dot method E, and let's run this again. About how you actually access a package, a different classes from different package in this thing. And yeah, there is one key thing I think I missed to highlight. So let's say I have an import. If you look at this program, I have an import here. Let me comment it. When I comment it, and then if I'm going to run, I won't be able to run because all that thing that I said, like I will be able to access this and that and everything will not be, I won't be able to access here because I'm under a different package. So COMB is a different package and then COMA is a different package. I am applying inheritance using this extend key. So I have a class A inside package com A, and then I have a package called com B, two different package, two different class. But I'm using inheritance. When I use inheritance, I am trying to access all the properties from class A, but I won't be able to access it unless I put import com dot. I have to import that thing, and then you will have to create an object, else your compiler will not allow. So that is it. Thank you.